How's it going, everyone? So Thursday on Twitch, on both my Twitch and DM's Twitch, we're going to do the first Draftmania that I've been supposed to be doing for ages. Now this one comes with a bit of history. DM over there, with his smug face, likes to call himself the draft champ, when in fact his record is probably a 20% win rate. Now last year, as it happens, on FM20, our friend DM on this side here did an open challenge on his draft game and it didn't go too well for me. But if you were in the Twitch stream like a few of my good friends were, they will have seen in the first game I was in the lead 3-1 and then magically, and I've never seen this happen since, DM's stream went down and we had to restart the game. When we came back, DM smashed me 5-1 and I've never really got over it, so now's the time. This is why this has been born, and this Thursday I'm going to take that little schmuck to the cleaners. He's a nice fella as well, he's just hit 1,000 subs, so go and give him a little follow. Look at his smug face. This was last season, remember, in the FM20 when he cheated me out of it by magically having his game cut off. It's revenge time. So we're going to take him to the cleaners. I'd like your help. Thank you for the support on the channel. So you kind of know my tactics and what I like to work with. So draft wise, pop some suggestions down below. The pool is 500 million, it's worldwide on this first one, so we can basically choose whoever we want to take the schmuck to the cleaners. So that's trash talking done. Now obviously I absolutely love wrestling, as you can see, so to do that little promo on DM was mint, loved it. Now onto the draft. We're going to do a 500 mil with a world pool. A lot of you may have done the draft, a lot of you may have not done the draft, so we're just going to go for it dead quick on the setup. There's the basic setup, so we're going to have our 500 mil there, so it's nice and big chunk for this first one with a world pool, highest reputation players, you name them, they're going to be on there. Now this is the key one here, 2 legs, so we're going to play at my spot and then we're going to play at DM spot. Then you've got your draft round time limit. We've knocked this down to 1 minute, so it's going to be fast and furious. A good shortlist is going to need to be built just so we don't panic when we're picking players. Right, this is us into the draft, and as you see in the top corner up there, it gives us 5 minutes to build our shortlist. Super important, because the more players you have in a draft, the more likelihood that the players you want are going to get picked. So you need a backup plan as well. You can see there the players are done in value order. So you've got your likes of Ronaldo, Messi, KDB, Big Rob Lou up at the top there. And their values, 99 mil through to 90 million. So even though we have 500 million, it's not going to go far. You're not going to get all these world beaters. You can get a few, but you're going to have to be clever with some of your picks. So you're going to have to find a couple of your positions where you're going to scale it back a bit and get a player maybe less impactful as some of the other boys. Once you've started to identify the players, you can add them to your shortlist. Just select them like that. Go right across to the side there. Bang on there and they'll be on your shortlist. Shortlist tab at the top. And they'll all be on there. So the key for this 5 minute period is to add as many players to your shortlist as you can. Now you're going to have to do a bit of pre-planning. I'm going to be doing that too, and that's why I need your help. Down below on Twitter, let me know some of the players I can get in. Remember, not all of them I'm going to be able to get in. If I scroll down here, this is the 40 million range. We've still got some quality players. We've got Grealish there, we've got Jordi Alba in the 40 million range. Scroll down a bit more into the 30-35 million range. We've got Rabiot from Juve, Jesus Navas, Kyle Walker. So there's a lot of players there, so we don't need to get too obsessed with all the players worth 19 million because we're going to have to build a squad here. Adding them to the shortlist, we go to our shortlist now. You can now see that it's getting pretty bulky, so it's getting there now, and it's just a little bit more helpful. Into the draft we go. Now, as you can see in the top corner there, the countdown is 1 minute. So we've only got 1 minute to get the players. This starts easy because you're going to have the whole pool to play with, but as players start getting picked, you can get a little bit flustered. So this is where your shortlist comes in handy. Go to your shortlist. There's all the players there. Let's pick Kesse just for the crack. Bang. Are you sure you want to pick Frank Kesse from the draft? Yes, he's my first pick. In he comes. As you start picking your players, you can lose track. So another cool button is the current squad tab. Click that. It gives you your players and it gives them in positions order. So you've got your defenders, your midfielders. It helps see what squad you're building because it's nearly impossible to write it down and find out where you are. On the other side, you've got your squad size. So it's showing I've got 4 picked at the minute. If I move my fat head there, it shows you the players you've picked in what positions as well on the pitch skill there. All handy. So it's not as hard as it looks, the draft. You've got a whole them players to pick from. As we do the more Draftmania, it's going to mess with the budgets. Sometimes we'll be starting off on 100 million, 200 million, eliminating some leagues But for the first one, it's going to be 500 mil, all the players, all out balls out, finding the weapons to smash Demand More FM. What can be more fun on a Thursday afternoon?